Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So of course, in today's video, I want to give you guys an update on what is happening with Bitcoin and crypto. So we know, okay, we saw yesterday Bitcoin was in fact having a drop. Okay, we actually saw Bitcoin right about just yesterday, okay, reach back up to $31,000, and then obviously did in fact have a correction back down to the downside. Now, just a couple of hours ago, we actually saw Bitcoin break down below $30,000. Right, this was a couple of hours ago. Okay, it actually just went below 30K. You guys can clearly see it went all the way down to around $29,900. Okay, so just under 30K. But right now, Bitcoin is in fact slowly breaking back up to $30,000. So yes, we did in fact see Bitcoin break the support level, but it is in fact slightly bouncing back up right now. So Bitcoin is in fact currently at 30,300, which is amazing to see Bitcoin back at 30K. Still, right, not much movements for Bitcoin, and you guys can clearly see the entire crypto market today is actually having a slight drop. You guys can see the global crypto market cap is now currently at 1.17 trillion, and overall the market today is down over 2%, 2.1%. So you guys can clearly see for the past 24 hours, Bitcoin, Ethereum, are in fact dropping over 1%. Same with BNB. You guys can see XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin, right, are in fact dropping. But Solana, on the other hand, okay, Solana is actually pumping. And now Solana is currently at $20, almost at $21. And you guys can clearly see it's been pumping over 6%, 6.2% for the past 24 hours. So that's absolutely amazing to see for Solana, okay? But you guys can see majority of altcoins, okay, are in fact having a drop today, right? So that's that, right? It really is just one of those days, okay? Now, there is in fact a fair few charts, of course, as usual, I want to show you guys, okay? So there is in fact a fair few charts that I want to show you guys for today's video, okay? Now, starting off with this one, you guys can clearly see Bitcoin is in fact ranging from, $31,000 and 30K, okay? We have in fact been seeing Bitcoin consolidate for the past 2 weeks now, pretty much, right? It's been literally 14 days since we have seen Bitcoin, pump to $31,000 and it'll just drop back down to $30,000. Okay, so Bitcoin is in fact having this very strong resistance line and this support level. Okay, so it has in fact been consolidating for the past 2 weeks now, 14 days. Okay, but soon enough, I told you guys many times, personally, I think Bitcoin will in fact break this resistance line of 31K. Okay, we're going to see Bitcoin break, up to $32,000. And I think that is when, guys, we will in fact see the next rally up for Bitcoin, the next leg up for Bitcoin. So we just got to be very, very patient here, guys. Okay, very patient. Now, the next chart you guys can clearly see, okay, this is looking real good for Bitcoin, right? Like looking amazing for Bitcoin. So pretty much, guys, what you're seeing right here in front of you is pretty much Bitcoin held by institutional funds is rising significantly since BlackRock filed for spot ETF, filed for Bitcoin ETF, right? And you guys can clearly see this has in fact been rising ever since then, right? So this is looking absolutely amazing. I'm telling you right now, once, BlackRock gets approved for filing for Bitcoin ETFs and whatnot, right, we're going to see Bitcoin pump, guys. Okay, we know we're about to, head to the next bull market. And obviously this is going to give that little kick, that little extra kick for Bitcoin to really pump in the next bull market, guys, right? Bitcoin is in fact about to take off. You guys have no idea. Okay, we all just got to be very, very patient. Now, Bitcoin right now is in fact having a halving revisit, right? So you guys can clearly see, okay, Bitcoin is in fact, not really moving. Okay, still below, its previous all-time highs. You know what I mean? We're nowhere near Bitcoin's previous all-time highs, so we're still in the buy zone. Okay, we all should be accumulating. You guys can clearly see that, right? We are still in the accumulation zone. Okay, we are in fact still in the buy zone. I've been telling us that many times. Bitcoin's not even halfway through, going back up to its previous all-time highs. So it's still a great time right now to buy Bitcoin, right? We are still in the buy zone, guys. But you guys can clearly see that, yes, the halving is in fact about to happen. We're about to revisit, the next halving event, okay? And we know every single time we have the halving, okay, Bitcoin doesn't just pump straight away, right? Give it a few weeks, give it a few months, and then it will pump. So that's why I'm telling guys, towards the end of the year in 2024, right around, October, November, or December, that is when, guys, we're going to really see Bitcoin pump. And of course, early 2025, right, that's when we're going to really see Bitcoin pump. All of 2025 should be a great year for Bitcoin and crypto, right? So that's that. So yeah, we are in fact about to revisit the halving. Okay, we know it's going to happen around April in 2024, which is this line right here. So it is in fact about to happen. Okay, we have literally less than 1 year, guys. And then I'm telling us right now, right? And I've been telling us many times. Okay, don't miss this opportunity, right? If you want to make money with Bitcoin and crypto, you better take advantage right now with these prices. Okay, listen, guys. Okay, you have literally less than 1 year to buy Bitcoin and altcoins. Okay, at a cheap price. I've been telling you guys many times, okay, if you go and look at the crypto charts and look at Bitcoin's price, you look at, these other altcoins prices and understand that how much they have dipped and how much it is, how cheap it is right now, right? And how, it's such a great opportunity right now to get into these altcoins because they have dropped dramatically from their previous all-time highs in our previous, bull market, right? From its all-time highs. Okay, for example, if we go to something like Cardano, you guys know I'm very, very bullish with Cardano. I've been investing into Cardano for a fair bit now, for a very long time. You guys can clearly see back in 2021, Cardano was at like $2.9, almost $3. And now Cardano's sitting at 28 cents. And you guys understand, majority of these altcoins are just like this. Okay, it has an amazing, all-time high, and we'll see amazing drop. You know what I mean? Amazing. The reason why I say amazing because it gives us more of an opportunity to buy in, right? Because you guys understand, in the next bull market, not all the altcoins, but majority of altcoins will eventually, pump back up to its previous highs and of course reach a new all-timer. Majority of them will do that, okay, but not all of them. Okay, so please understand this, right? So you guys understand a lot of altcoins are dirt cheap right now. I've been telling you guys that many times. You guys know that, right? If you guys have in fact been watching my videos, then you guys would know that. So I'm telling you right now, you have literally less than 1 year to buy Bitcoin at a cheap price, and of course altcoins at a cheap price as well. Don't miss this opportunity, right? Because I'm telling you right now, once the Bitcoin halving actually does in fact happen, right? Okay, once it actually pumps, okay, we see Bitcoin pumping, we see altcoins pumping because alt season is about to happen. And in alt season, that's where we see, of course, altcoins pump. And that's why we call it alt seasons, right? So don't miss this opportunity, guys, because once we see Bitcoin pumping and altcoins, right, we will probably never see these prices ever again in history, in crypto history, right? I'm just telling you guys that right now. Okay, the next bull market is going to be completely different compared to now previous bull markets that we have in fact been seeing. This one's going to be absolutely amazing. Okay, and I feel like it's going to be completely different compared to the other bull markets that we have in fact been seeing. This one's going to be completely different. We're going to see Bitcoin pump and altcoins pump like crazy. So these prices we will potentially never see ever again. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. So take this as an opportunity to buy, right, to stack, and to have that opportunity to make money, some type of money with Bitcoin and crypto, long term, of course, right? So that's that, guys. Now the next chart I want to show you guys is this. We know Bitcoin has already hit bottom, and it's clearly forming a new pattern up to the upside. You guys can clearly see that all of 2022 Bitcoin was in fact forming this falling wedge. Okay, all of 2022 was dropping. Okay, we know that it was a pretty terrible year, and that's because we were obviously in a bear market, right? We still are. Okay, but you guys can clearly see in this chart that we did in fact hit bottom. Bitcoin is obviously creating a new pattern up to the upside, so it's obviously breaking out from its bottom, right? You guys can clearly see that it's going to continue on to the upside, right? It's ready to reach a new all-time high. It's ready. Okay, Bitcoin is clearly ready to reach back up to its previous highs and of course reach a new all-time high. Okay, you guys can clearly see this purple line is in fact the halving. Okay, every single time, guys, we have the halving, Bitcoin pumps. You guys can clearly see that right in this chart. Back in 2016, once we had that halving, you guys can clearly see, okay, once we had the halving, Bitcoin pumped. You guys can clearly see that. What happened in 2017? Bitcoin pumped all the way up to around $19,000. Okay, then it dropped, right? Same cycle. And then in 2020, our most previous halving event for Bitcoin, that happened. And you guys can clearly see, right, Bitcoin pumped. We know what happened in 2021, okay? And pretty much Bitcoin pumped all the way up to around $60,000, over 60K. So just think about that, right? And now Bitcoin dropped, okay? And now it's obviously clearly forming a new pattern up to the upside, and it is in fact going to continue to pump up, right? So it's ready to pump, guys, okay? And for all the people out there that are in fact saying, Bitcoin's going to drop back down to, I don't know, it's going to drop back down to like $20,000 or below $20,000. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to happen in Bitcoin history, right? That's never going to happen ever again. I don't think we will in fact see Bitcoin at 20K ever again, but you guys can clearly see, it's not the right time right now for Bitcoin to do that, okay? The halving is about to happen. So we're going to see Bitcoin continue to pump up. All of 2023, we're just going to see Bitcoin slowly recover back up to its previous all-time highs. Okay, and I told you guys, towards the end of this year in 2023, we will potentially see Bitcoin reach at least 50K or over 50K. I've been mentioning that many times. So the halving is about to happen. If you guys don't know what the Bitcoin halving pretty much does, it pretty much just pretty much the Bitcoin reward for Bitcoin miners is cut in half. That's pretty much what all it does. Okay, so it's very simple. You guys can clearly see in each halving event for each year, every Bitcoin is trimming down. You guys can clearly see that, right? So it obviously tends to lead the Bitcoin price to skyrocket, right? We know there's a limited supply of Bitcoins. Okay, there's not enough Bitcoins for everyone out there. Okay, and soon enough, everyone wants to own Bitcoin, but there's just not enough. So that's why the price will eventually keep rising over time, guys. So it's very simple. It's when the reward for Bitcoin mining is cut in half, right? That's pretty much what it is. Okay, so it's very simple. I'm pretty sure we all know that, right? So here's another chart that I want to show you guys, and it's very interesting, actually, very interesting. So we know Bitcoin hit bottom back last November at around $15,000, just below 16K, and now slowly, breaking out from that. Okay, and this chart is indicating that Bitcoin is on its way to reaching at least $42,000, $42,000, which is absolutely amazing to see, and I think that is in fact very possible. Okay, but we've got to start small. We've got to start around $35,000, 38, and then 40, and then 42. Yes, that's very possible, and of course 45. But yes, it's like a magnet. Okay, Bitcoin will eventually reach these price targets in the next few months. And I told you guys many times, since we are in fact in the month of July, we know July usually Bitcoin does perform pretty well this month. And I told you guys in yesterday's video that I'm expecting Bitcoin to reach at least a new high for this month in July. So I do see Bitcoin reaching at least 32K, 33, 34, maybe even potentially $35,000 at the end of this month in July. So be excited for that, guys. Okay, be excited for that. But yes, 42K, very possible for Bitcoin in the next few months, maybe in August or maybe September. Very possible, very possible. Now, the last chart that I want to show you guys for today's video, you guys can clearly see we're in fact in the pre-halving. Okay, and you guys can clearly see Bitcoin is obviously forming a new pattern slowly. Okay, slowly recovering from its double bottom that we saw back in November and December. Okay, so it's clearly breaking out. All of 2023 so far has just been Bitcoin slowly recovering back up to its previous highs back in 2022 and 2021 especially, right? So it looks like Bitcoin is in fact about to absolutely skyrocket even more, and the halving is obviously about to happen, which means Bitcoin's going to absolutely skyrocket. And this chart is pretty much going to be very similar to what Bitcoin's going to be performing, how Bitcoin's going to be performing in the next halving, and of course the next bull market. So it's looking pretty good for Bitcoin. It looks like Bitcoin will easily reach back up to its previous highs, and of course reach a new all-time high. And I told you guys many times, I do in fact see Bitcoin reaching at least 200K to 250K in the next bull market. That's just my personal prediction. Okay, and I'm sticking with it, right? So that's that. Now here's the Fin Greed Index. You guys can clearly see today it's coming out 55, so it's slightly gone down than where it was yesterday. Yesterday was in fact at 56, so you guys can clearly see it's gone down slightly, but still we're still in greed mode, and that's all that matters. So it's still holding up very well. It seems like people are in fact feeling a bit more greedy nowadays with Bitcoin and crypto, which is amazing, right? So that being said, guys, that is pretty much all I really wanted to talk about in today's video. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed it, and please understand, guys, that yes, you have literally less than 1 year. Okay, listen, okay, less than 1 year to buy Bitcoin and altcoins at a cheap price. I really want you guys to understand, okay, how cheap these prices are for Bitcoin and crypto, right? And understand where they will be heading long term, especially in the next bull market, right? Like I told you guys, majority of these altcoins will potentially bounce back up to its previous highs where it was in 2021, right, when we were in fact in a bull market. And of course, they will in fact potentially reach a new all-time high. Okay, and that's exactly what Bitcoin is going to be doing. Ethereum for sure, we know that, and majority of these altcoins will do the exact same thing. Not all of them, okay, but majority of them. Okay, and of course, new altcoins will in fact be coming along. Okay, that we don't know yet. Low market cap altcoins, and they're going to absolutely pump. We just don't know which one it's going to be, right? So that being said, guys, okay, you have literally less than 1 year to buy Bitcoin, to buy altcoins at a cheap price. Please understanding this, and I don't want you guys to miss this massive opportunity right now for crypto to make money with Bitcoin and crypto, right? No financial advice, always do your own research. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. More videos will in fact be coming your way, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Stay tuned for more videos. I will in fact keep you guys updated. But on that, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a blessed day, guys.